you mentioned hidden variables in Copenhagen. I'm wondering if there is a specific interpretation that you put your chips on.
For many years, since I was a grad student, I was never happy with the Copenhagen view. So that's the stand. It's called Copenhagen interpretation because the founding fathers of quantum mechanics worked at Niels Bohr's institute in Copenhagen. So Heisenberg and Pauli and Enrico Fermi and others all spent time there. And it's not really an interpretation. It's a recipe, right? It says quantum mechanics works. The maths are all developed and detailed, and it helps us learn about the quantum world. Without the mathematics of quantum mechanics, we wouldn't have understood the structure of atoms and molecules. We wouldn't have nuclear and particle physics. We wouldn't have developed modern electronics. We wouldn't have developed computers. I wouldn't be talking to you across the internet and so on. So the Copenhagen view is, very often some people talk about it as the shut up and calculate interpretation.
Yeah.
The interpretations that I prefer are what are called realist interpretations.
Yeah.
What they say is that there has to be a theory that tells us how the quantum world does what it does. It's no good saying it does it, I don't care. All I'm interested in is the results of measurements, the results of experiments. I want to know how the atom gets from A to B. It must do it somehow. If I can't decide, that's my problem. Nature doesn't care whether I'm shutting up and calculating or whether I'm racking my brains trying to figure out how it does it in some way. So there are multiple ways of. In fact, I think I tweeted about this today. There's a Twitter account I follow called Physics in History or something like that. Had a very nice summary of about a dozen or so different interpretations. It started with Copenhagen, then it went on to Everettian many worlds, Bohmian hidden variables. I'm agnostic about which of the realist interpretations worked. And the three front runners will be Everettian many worlds, Bohmian or de Broglie-Bohm pilot wave theory or hidden variables, and spontaneous collapse theories. In order of choice, were I allowed to choose which one I want to be the correct one, my preference is Bohmian mechanics, hidden variables.
Okay, interesting.
So yeah, I mean, Everettian quantum mechanics, I can see the attraction.
Mhm.